I'm reading a great book on anti-gravity. I can't put it down. Props to Mega for this awesome pixel art for this, by the way. Alright, so it's a Carl level, so this is the beginning. Suddenly Cape! Ah! Cape comes to save you. So we got just some nice, easy swooping tricks. With the cape, you can just keep chaining invulnerability forever. And you can even land on enemies to activate the POW. Like whenever you do a POW drop, or like a dive bomb with the cape, it's like you're activating a POW. You can also do some cool stuff with spin flying. Break through tons of stuff. Smash everything. Woo! This level is very fun to play. I've actually just really enjoyed playing it. And you can even do crazy shit like this! What's going on, Mario Maker? Woo! Cool. Yeah, that's much better now. In there. Cape DM. Woo! This is the other part I was a little worried would be too hard. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Fun fact, you can get around the sprite limit by putting stuff in hidden blocks. And of course, gotta put the hearts in there somewhere. Alright, so something I want to start doing in my levels is after I beat them, I want to go through and explain how each of the sections works step by step so you guys can learn all the tricks yourselves. So for the beginning of this, you just have to run forward off the edge and then hold jump. And holding jump will make you automatically fly off of that. As long as you're holding forward in the air, Mario will automatically do a dive bomb, and this dive bomb, when Mario lands, can destroy lots of different things like munchers. So in order to actually take off and start flying with the cape, Mario has to be running for a certain amount of time on the ground first. And these conveyor belts are a convenient way to gain cape flight without having to run that far. So for this part, all you have to do is hold forward to start a dive bomb and then pull up. Mario automatically gains invulnerability when the cape flies into an object, but keep in mind it only works when Mario's cape is out. So as long as the cape is out and Mario is actively flying, then you can just keep damage boosting through as many things as you want. So while Mario is doing a dive bomb, he can bounce off of enemies. And when he lands on top of a beetle, it's just like triggering a POW. There's actually 2 sets of munchers here, so if you only hit the POW blocks, it will only kill one of the sets of munchers. So the dive bomb onto the beetle is destroying the first set of munchers, and then jumping into the POW block is destroying the second set of the munchers to go through. So this section is all about using spin fly. All you're going to do is push the trigger to take off instead of the regular jump button. And you can even jump off the backs of beetles, rapidly crush through stuff like this. So for this part, you're just going to do a conveyor belt takeoff into a spin fly, and then throw the POW blocks into the swamps. And this next trick is really cool. So this one is called a multi-cape, or a ceiling stick, and it allows Mario to basically infinitely glide along any ceiling. All you have to do is pull up near any ceiling after a dive bomb, and you just stick to it like that. It's pretty cool. And now the shell jumps. Shell jumps are super fun and super satisfying with the cape because they're very easy to do. So all you have to do is start out by gliding down, and then at any point you can release the shell to get the shell jump. It doesn't matter how long you wait. The only key factor is how close you are to the wall. So if you're too close to the wall, it won't work. And if you're too far away from the wall, the shell will never hit your feet. So you just want to be about 2 Mario links away, and it'll always work every time. So you can just hold jump and glide the entire time, and right as you're next to the arrow right here, that's when you want to release the shell. It's pretty lenient. It's not that precise. And again, you could wait as long as you wanted before releasing this, and you still get the shell jump. As long as Mario is on his way down, it'll work every time. And if you ever mess up, I tried to put in as many reset doors as the game would let me put in. So even if you get hit, just wait here, the pipe will give you another feather, and you can dive bomb down here and try it again. For the last part of this room, all you're going to do is do a dive bomb and then pull up so that you land in the pipe. Just make sure to hold up to go up into the pipe. If you pull up too soon, you'll never make it to the pipe. But once again, I put another feather dispenser down here, and you can fly up here to easily try it again. So if you mess it up, just come up here and then repeat the dive bomb. For this last section, you can actually gain cape flight just by running back and forth between two springs like this. So if I push the spin fly button, it's going to automatically start flying with the cape, and that lets you plow through these enemies. So the only real trick to this section is just making sure you drop your jump so you don't land in the spikes. And then at the end, you're just going to run straight off the edge, and you just need to bounce off of these springs and land on this Koopa. This is probably going to be one of the trickier parts for some people. The key to it is making sure that you don't push the jump button until you've hit the first set of springs. So run off, then start holding jump to glide. And once you bounce off the Koopa, turn around here, start another dive bomb, and pull up right as Mario goes off screen to start another infinite cape. I tried to put a corn trail here and an arrow to help you figure out when to pull up. If you pull up too soon, then you might hit the saws like that. And if you pull up too late, it won't do the multi-cape at all. Finally, at the end, we're going to do one more dive bomb to kill the Muncher, and then a nice, easy shell jump for victory. Hope you guys enjoyed the level. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed the level. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the YouTube comments. Go out and try this level. I'm sure you are more than capable, even if you have to wing it.